Welcome back to the channel, Gooners. The 2026 World Cup is absolutely sizzling right now, but the transfer market is moving even faster. Fresh off a massive season, Mikel Arteta and Edu are not resting on their laurels. They are looking to build a true dynasty, and today we have massive updates on 4 elite targets Arsenal wants to bring to the Emirates. We're talking about a British record price tag, transfer requests, and World Cup breakout stars. Let's dive straight into the headlines. First up, let's talk about an absolute bombshell report that just dropped from the Daily Telegraph and Sky Sports. Arsenal has placed Aston Villa's Morgan Rogers right at the top of their wish list to bolster the attack. But if you thought this would be a straightforward deal, think again. Aston Villa has reportedly slapped an eye-watering British record $130 million valuation on the forward. Villa is determined to protect their asset, and they are making it crystal clear that Rodgers will not leave Villa Park cheaply. Arsenal is desperate for more elite versatility up front, but $130 million is a staggering fee. Will Edu try to negotiate this down, or will Arsenal pivot? Let me know your thoughts on this crazy valuation in the comments. Next up, the midfield engine room. Arsenal is reportedly preparing a second approach for Newcastle United captain Bruno Guimarães. We know the Gunners had an initial opening bid of around $55 million firmly knocked back by the Magpies. Newcastle obviously doesn't want to lose their leader, but here is the twist. With Newcastle missing out on European football for next season, Bruno is highly tempted by Arteta's consolidated project. Arsenal is competing at the absolute top, and a move to London looks incredibly attractive to the Brazilian. Newcastle wants closer to $100 million, but Arsenal is signaling they are ready to push hard in this second wave of negotiations. Now, let's move out wide to Paris Saint-Germain's Bradley Barcola. Things have gotten very dramatic in Paris. Reports from France indicate that the 23-year-old winger has formally handed in a transfer request. Barcola has found himself relegated to a rotation role at PSG behind the sensational Khvicha Kvaratskhelia, and he wants out. Arsenal has already held preliminary talks with his camp, and with a transfer request now on the table, his price tag could drop significantly. However, it's a massive tug-of-war because Liverpool is also heavily in the race, and some French reports suggest Barcola might favour Anfield. But Arsenal's pull right now is immense. Can Arteta convince him to choose the Emirates? Finally, let's talk about the absolute breakout sensation of the 2026 World Cup, Ayyoub Bouaddi. The 18-year-old Lille prodigy, who recently switched his international allegiance to Morocco, has set the world stage on fire, especially after a midfield masterclass against Brazil. Arsenal has been tracking Bouaddi for months, but his World Cup performances have turned a long-term scouting mission into an active, formal pursuit. Arsenal's project has reportedly resonated with Bouaddi, and he is very keen on a move to London. But Lille knows they have a diamond. They are demanding a massive $60 million to $70 million fee to let him go. PSG and Manchester City are also circling, but Arsenal seems to be in a very strong position. 4 world-class talents, hundreds of millions of pounds on the line, and Mikel Arteta is driving the bus. If Arsenal manages to land even 2 of these names, the Premier League better watch out. But I want to hear from you, Gooners. Who is your absolute dream signing out of these 4? Is Morgan Rogers worth $130 million? Can we secure Bouaddi before City or PSG steal him away? Drop your predictions below, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a single transfer update. Until next time, North London is red. COYG.